Welcome to another episode of Hypoghettocally Speaking. I'm one of your hosts, A.O.B. in the building for another week.
I have been on sabbatical. It's your boy Vic for president.
It's your girl, I am Sweetie. We checking in.
It's your boy Van. You know, y'all go follow me on Instagram, Free Maserati.
That nigga start rapping.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know what I do every week, man. It's a mental check. You know what I'm saying? I like to see how y'all weekend or your past week was. That's everybody, man. Y'all good?
We good.
Yeah.
We sure we good?
We going day by day.
Day by day.
Keeping it same.
Vic, you been gone for a minute. What, like 3 episodes, bro? Like,
Two. I've been gone for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm good. You know, we had some ups and downs, but shit, I'm good.
Right,
I'm good even if I'm not good. You feel me?
I don't know what that means, but I'm okay with
That
it.
mean I'm always good. You good, Big O?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm lovely. I feel blessed.
Lovely.
Say, man, you know, I felt a little slighted today, man. My boss is black, and we still went to work for MLK Day. It was bullshit. I ain't appreciate that shit at all, man.
Nigga said, man, gotta eat.
Yeah, it was a post on Instagram say, my job don't give a fuck who had a dream. Still gotta go to work.
Yeah, but everybody else was out. My black ass was at the job with my black ass boss. I'm like, nigga, if anybody should be like.
All right, I got a question since you feel that way. Say you had your own business, right?
Yeah.
Say you make $100,000 a day.
Yeah.
You gonna shut down for a day?
Yeah. I make $100,000 a day? Fuck it.
All right, say you don't make $100,000 a day. Say you make $10,000 a day.
How many employees I got?
How many employees at your job?
6 of us.
And what's the average? What's the lowest rate that you pay an employee there?
Oh, the lowest I pay an employee, 25.
25 an hour?
$25 an hour is the lowest I pay an employee.
So how much that a year?
That's around 45.
So would you shut down a day and lose that money?
That's a good question.
See what I'm saying?
All right, then.
That's a
So
good
you
question.
had your ass at work today.
Cause I might though. I still might be like, fuck it.
But it's a chance
Or
that
I
you
might
won't.
do like a half a day type shit. Like we gonna leave it like 12. We gonna leave
Okay,
it
I
like
can fuck
1.
with
No,
that. I can fuck
how's
with
that better? That's the same thing.
No, it's not because you still you win and make some money, but you
You
still
didn't
got early
by the time you
enough
get
to.
home and change clothes and make it to the barbecue, food gone.
It's still a little bit. It ain't the best pieces. Ain't no ribs, but it's some sausage and some chicken left.
Okay. At
That's
least
how-
you made it, huh? At least you made it.
Yeah.
You there for the vibes, but
For the I would have made it to the Slab Fest, man, on MLK, man. I ain't
y'all
been.
gonna let they still out there.
Oh yeah, for sure they still the
sure.
fuck out. For sure they still the fuck out
They can be
there.
out there till tomorrow. Might
Nah,
be a
for
shootout
real.
tonight too.
A couple of them be waiting.
All right, man. So y'all know I'm bringing in with the hypothetical of the week. I actually like the one you sent me with the goddamn gorilla and the motherfucking snake.
That shit was good.
That shit was crazy. So I was like, all right, I'm just asking the bitch, but I'm gonna tweak it a little bit. So hypothetically speaking, if you had to be in a house for 24 hours with either a cobra or a silverback gorilla, which one are you choosing and why?
Who taking it first? Who taking that first? Cobra or silverback gorilla?
24 hours.
It gotta be a
24.
cobra. A
said
cobra.
All right.
I'm going with a cobra too, because you can run from that.
You can hide from that motherfucker.
You can run from that.
You can
A
close the door.
gorilla is gonna beat your ass and it's gonna eat your ass. So we just go.
Hold on, that sounds like a song.
Nah, for real though. It really happened like that. That motherfucker gonna snatch you up and you gonna be, Cobra can't snatch you up. You can run from that.
Cobra ain't gonna just like since you in the house and just go follow you around that motherfucker.
No,
you gotta
yeah.
get around him or make him.
That's what I was about to say. I'll say Cobra because as long as that nigga stay in that corner, I'm gonna stay in this corner. Nigga, we good.
Facts.
I'm gonna put a little space heat over there so he don't have to move.
The gorilla can open doors, all kinds of shit.
Exactly, it's like a human chasing
He
you.
gonna be going where you at, nigga. I heard you in here.
Hey, he make a good point. The motherfuckers got thumbs. They got fucking thumbs.
them hoes strong.
They can open shit.
They smart
You
too.
They smart as
you
fuck.
close the door and see that bitch get the jiggle.
Oh, you might bust through that bitch.
This nigga didn't find me.
Them nigga gonna come in there scratching like a nigga. Hey, what you doing in here?
Look, man, I don't want no pledge.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want none of that smoke.
Yeah, but he want all the smoke. See, at first I was going gorilla, but then when that nigga say he can open doors, that's a good point. I'm gonna have to go cobra, bro. I think I can survive a cobra if that nigga just do him and I just do me. Oh shit. Oh, both of you niggas that walk to the camera.
just walk through this.
Well, shit, I'm in the middle, so it don't fucking matter.
Oh, here you go. Don't do that. Welcome, Danny. How are you?
What's up?
That's it.
What's up?
All right, so we're gonna get into. All right, so scrapping. It's gonna be a little racial, but it's against our own people, so it's cool. So no, it is cool. So what happened was I watched it. I was scrolling through Instagram this weekend as per usual. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, I'm watching this video, and this young man, two young men, call a young lady up. It's like they're like asking the women questions, seeing if they would date them or not. So the man asked the young lady, how many cups of water do you put in yams? She went back and forth for about 30 seconds, and she was like 2. He was like, that's a trick question. You don't put water in yams. I can't date you. You don't know how to cook. Which is what I'm thinking the whole time. Bitch, you don't put no motherfucking water in yams.
Yeah.
It got juice in the motherfucker. But
wait, you talking about the can?
Can or the regular? You still ain't putting water in that bitch.
Right.
So he was like, nah, I'm cool on that. She go left. But it's what she said and the way she said it. Her response was, I don't cook slave food.
Wait, it was a black girl talking
Black girl to a black guy. She told him, I don't cook slave food. You a slave. Your ancestors were slave. But I'm from Africa. I know my ancestors. I know my father. I know my grandparents. I know where my bloodline reaches to, and you don't know shit. That's why you like slave food. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right? So but the internet was divided. The internet was on both sides. So I just want to
continue, man.
Oh, I just want to know, how did y'all feel about it? Did she go too far? And then that's going, per your answer, is going to take me to my next question. So how do y'all feel about this shit? Was she justified, or
she doing too much?
Did we have to bring the slave shit?
She didn't have to do
Not gonna
all
lie,
of that.
she did. She
I would have
really
smacked the
OD'd
fuck
it.
out of her.
Yeah, she
I
OD'd
ain't
it.
gonna
No
lie.
count.
She was
That's
trying to
'cause-
be disrespectful.
Yeah, for no reason.
But she went, like, it was intentional disrespect. Like, she was like,
I would've
bitch, you
intentionally
are
slapped the
African American,
fuck out
I'm
of her.
African.
If I would have
So you
been
ain't
around
shit.
and she would have been talking to any black man like that, I would have, where they say we
Yeah,
don't
gonna
speak
lie.
up for men, we don't
I
protect
say that
men,
all the time.
I would have slapped the fuck out of her for him.
Damn. I like the
Because
aggression.
why you bringing up my slave ancestors about some fucking
That bitch was a
yams?
slave too.
Like your people, she
Well,
said
she
I'm from.
African.
She
She's
said
from
I'm.
Africa.
I don't give a fuck where you
And-
from. Y'all eat shit that they would scraps they would have gave us too. If you ask
Y'all
me,
don't even eat
everybody-
food for real. No, okay, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Whoa. Bitch, all night. Chill out.
We
Chill
gonna
out.
go ham on sis all night.
Whoa,
No,
so
I would have got the grilling
So-
her ass though. I ain't gonna lie. Like I would have
Real
got to
talk.
giving her some.
So
Like
my-
bitch, you OD'd it.
He wouldn't have had to
All
say
the way.
shit.
And so my initial thing was, when she got that crazy, my initial thing was, y'all, I was on some bat this bitch. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, this bitch don't really understand like what the fuck she's saying.
Nah,
you see what I'm saying?
facts.
Like we all know that white people went over there and got us. That's one part of it. But there's another part where the fucking kings and queens sold us, gave us to white folks. Like here. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the black people that had
your
slaves.
ancestors put us in slavery just as much as the white man put us in slavery. You see what I'm saying? And then the part that I'm most angry at, and anybody who wants to respond on the can, is like, I feel like black Americans, like our ancestors marched and like protested, they got beat by dogs and water hoses and all kind of shit for other races to be able to come over here and then take advantage of shit. Like, had it not been that, like, your African ass couldn't have came over here. Like, it wasn't gonna be no motherfucking American dream for you.
If the black
You see what I'm
Americans
saying?
couldn't do it, why the fuck you think you could?
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, bitch, you wouldn't even been allowed over here if niggas wasn't like fighting and like getting beat the fuck
Yes,
out
would have
of.
been
And,
in
like,
Africa and we wouldn't have had that conversation, bitch. So.
but I feel like every race does that, like, right? Like the Asians come over, which is off the back of African Americans, and set up liquor stores and everything, and get grants and everything for the shit our people fought for. But then, like, America get them grants, they country get them grants. You know what I'm saying? Like, to start businesses, but we can't get shit. It's like everybody is winning. Indians, everybody that's coming to this country is winning off the backs of black Americans, and we don't see none of that shit.
That's facts.
We don't see none of that shit. And
I feel like she really
I
just.
see-
I feel like she
I
really
see that
just
shit.
wanted to have something to say.
That's
no,
Yeah,
get no,
respond.
Vic. I want to hear you.
Cause we see that shit, but we also gotta see. We see what they doing, the system. But we also got to see what the black people doing, because let's be real, they not trying to open this shit and actually work and keep their shit open. Had the amount of employees paying this, doing
No, but what
that.
I'm saying is these people are set up like Asian Americans in particular. When they leave their country, that country gives them a grant, and when they get here, we give them a business grant. So they come into the country with $200K ready to open a business with no debt.
You're right about that. But this is what I'm gonna say.
Say talk
Say
this
it.
out.
Even
Say
though,
it. Your eyebrows look good.
you're right, they come over here and they get these grants. We can also get that shit. We just don't choose to do it. And then when we do it, we too
Do the
busy
wrong
cutting
shit.
each other down to build something and keep something successful. So it's like, we can get that shit. We rather have a handout. I'm just gonna be honest with you. A lot of motherfuckers be trying to just want a handout. They want somebody else to put them on. They don't want to go do the work. You got to think about it. These motherfuckers come over here. They come over here to work. That's why they get that shit and they build liquor stores, build gas stations, and have nail shops, and have the whole family.
Different mindset coming
See,
over
like
here.
That's another
Asian.
thing. They families back them the fuck up.
what I'm
Like
saying?
they don't have regular employees off the streets. They got like
They
family, like
fam.
business owned. Like they.
And if they gotta get some regular employees, it's because they don't have enough family.
Yeah.
I done
So
worked for
that's
some
the
of them, and
difference.
that's
the
it.
difference. Like we
And I be
have
feeling
it.
like black people don't know how to do business. Like I ain't gonna lie, I done supported a lot of black businesses, and it was always some bullshit.
I'm gonna tell you
Oh
right
my
now.
God,
I
this
just went
is
to.
going left.
I don't want to talk about the name of the restaurant, but I went to a restaurant the other day, and that shit, I was highly disappointed.
Well, can
Yeah.
you tell me in my ear?
I'll tell you later. But
I wanna know.
you know what I'm saying? I seen this shit on Instagram. So I'm like, shit, we gonna go have a good time. It was a bad experience. It was horrible.
Always.
was
The place
horrible.
you text me about?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
was
it was like that. They
horrible.
food wasn't cooked all the way.
Now the food was fire.
Oh, okay.
It was
Well,
just
that's
cold
good.
as shit.
Y'all went. Okay. The food was cold. We did get
How
our
long
food
was the
cold.
wait?
So
The wait
they told
was-
us to be there at 7.
Okay.
We had to wait 2 hours outside.
After getting there at 7?
Yes, we had to wait 2 hours outside in the cold before we could sit down.
Whoa, why
there-
y'all outside?
Cause
Because
that's
we
where the
couldn't-
line at.
Yeah, we couldn't sit down inside.
The place is small.
There's this dude on TikTok. I don't know if y'all ever seen him, but his name is I forgot. But
Okay.
I forgot his name. But he do like food reviews. Y'all ever seen him? Like he go like different places, or he'll take something off of social media and he'll sit down and he'll spend his own money like on the food, and he'll rate it. Like he'll buy like 10 things, 15 things, spend like $150 on food, and he'll eat that shit, and he be like,
Is he black?
yes.
His name Chime Time.
No.
Not him?
No.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't like that shit.
You throwing up gang signs over there. You got something to tell us?
trying to tell her dude's name.
What's his name?
Yes, that is his name.
What's his name?
Period. Keith.
Keith. I don't know no
I
goddamn
ain't never
Keith.
heard of him.
But yeah, he cool though. Like he'll order stuff like offline. He'll just try it. He'll rate it 1 through 10. Like honestly, and sometimes he'll give it a 0. He'll give it a. He'll be like 9.6
Ain't gonna lie though, the
out of
drinks and the food was
10.
good. The food was cold, but the drinks was, yeah.
That drinks definitely was hitting.
Yeah, they
was out
drink
there?
shit. Huh?
Yeah.
That was out here.
Yeah, down the street.
I was trying to raise up black people. Y'all didn't just tow us back
No,
down.
but I'm just being
Talking about
honest
black
though.
But that's
Don't
real spill though.
I ain't
Black
want to.
people
I
are
ain't want to see
bullshitting.
that. Yeah.
Oh, what? Okay.
So, but
They
no,
are.
you got to
Okay.
think about it though. You got
Don't
to
do
think
that.
about it.
All right.
They are. Some black people.
Okay, thank you. Because what
But
the
we
fuck?
we
All
were
of them though.
That's
we
why I
were
said
put in a
some.
position where we was behind the A ball, was behind the curve.
We're still behind the eight ball.
Yeah, but it's because we choosing. I'm sorry to sound like Kanye, but we.
Oh yeah,
choosing
you
to-
was some real Kanye
But
shit
we
right now.
choosing to be. You
Choosing
feel
to be
me?
what?
Behind the 8 ball.
What do you mean?
So, all right, I'm gonna say.
So behind the
say-
eight ball means like white people are already in front. Like we already starting from the back. You know what I'm saying? Even when we catching up, they already 10 steps ahead.
No, I'm not talking about white. I'm talking about the minorities. Like,
Or
so,
just in general.
yeah, but
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm not
I
going.
always choose the white man.
I know. But like, so how you say people come over here and get these grants or whatever, and they build these businesses? You can get a Hispanic family. They come over here. Their whole family
Will stay in one house.
One house, and they gonna pay that house out, and then they gonna individually.
And then the next
move
one.
out.
Yeah.
Black people,
grandma-
when you turn 18, your ass out this.
Nah, for real.
You feel me?
Facts. Which is stupid, but facts.
But see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So that's why I say we choosing because we've been bred to stay behind the 8 ball. Because you've been bred to when you grown you got to get out
I
this
don't
house.
think so though. I think because like I've said, I think family was important to black people until like the mid '80s.
My mom was just
Like the
having
mid
that
'80s, like once crack was like crack, like that shit was gone.
Mama said
Like,
y'all
that shit
generation.
was gone, like-
well, I don't know
What?
if it's y'all generation. How old are y'all?
Okay,
Yeah.
don't do
We're not
that.
gonna do that,
Don't
but
do that.
yeah,
Don't do
but
that.
y'all probably about
Don't
the
do
same
that.
age as my mom. But anyway,
Don't do
Damn!
not your
Yo!
Hey, yo, what the fuck, man?
Yo, y'all the same age as my
Mama,
mama.
I
say
Chill out.
y'all probably around the same
no,
age as my
How
not
old
mom.
even
your
close.
mama?
How old is your mama?
38.
Exactly.
Okay, we're
That's
close.
why I was just about to tell her because I thought your
Okay.
mama was 37. So
Okay,
I'm
close.
like, her mama is still young.
She
baby.
not far off.
Her mama is
How old
still
are you?
young.
21.
21.
Your mama 38.
Yes, that's close.
Damn, I feel.
I take it back.
All right
She's
then. Okay, so we
I-
had.
Yeah, I bring that
Play that
damn
grandma.
back, y'all. Bring that back. But damn.
That was a wild damn.
Yeah, because you say y'all the same age.
I'm
I thought
thinking
you trying to tell me I'm old. I got gray hair, but
Everybody parents
damn.
is over the age of 50.
I'm
Goddamn.
thinking your mom like 48. I'm like, you just put like
No.
Because when you
man.
think about us, we
13
already grown,
years
so
on
they
me.
naturally
Wait,
assume. No, I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. No, that's what I'm talking about.
What
Me
you mean,
and
like, over the age? Oh,
we
yeah.
naturally grown, so they like, well, shit, your mama got to be 40 plus. Because
Nah,
my
no,
mama
no,
like
no, no,
45. So
Okay, so your mama 38. Keep going.
Yeah, but what
Oh shit.
She
What was we
She
going?
done fucking lost
She forgot.
the whole thing. You was
Oh
saying-
yeah. That's what I was saying. We was having a conversation about how like y'all generation, like growing up, y'all like you know how like grandmas and stuff would like do traditional shit, like all the kids had to come over for Christmas. And
Yeah,
da,
yeah,
da, da,
yeah,
da.
dope.
So she was saying basically like how y'all generation made like, oh, I don't want to be nothing like my mama. We not doing shit like how they was doing, and then it leaned on to us reasons why like a lot of black families are broken up, or why you see a lot of people 21 or young, like 18. That don't do shit like that. Like me, we don't celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving and shit. Like I don't get that experience because I don't have family. You get what I'm saying? Like my mama don't fuck with none of my family. Like she didn't want to be nothing like my grandma. So she took that and spent it like, we not doing shit they did. We not doing none of that. Like,
Fuck Christmas.
and I
fuck
feel like
these
that's what a lot of
holidays.
families.
Really, it'd be the great grandmother that keep everything in.
Well,
you
she
know,
died, so,
like my great grandmother
yeah.
kept everything. So it's like whenever she passed away, like my grandma's sisters and all my aunties, they just went on with their own life and shit. So in Christmas, holidays and shit like that, they got their own shit going on. So it's really just either your parents doing it on with your siblings and shit. But other than
Nah,
that,
that's facts.
the grandparents really be holding that shit together.
Or
my
really,
grandma-
it be the drama in black people families too,
Facts.
because now you got all these different families going to these different places. Once the older people do start to like pass away, or like they don't want to get together and do certain things, now you got like with my grandma family, certain sisters or certain siblings get together, they leave my grandma out. So now my grandma just with her kids,
Facts.
and not with the rest of her family. And then we still got people where with her kids, some of her kids don't get along. So now they separated. So you got that separated and they going somewhere else. Like shit just be messy as fucking black households.
So what's the fix though?
What's the
Us,
fix?
we gotta do it like the
Stop
younger
being
ones.
fucking-
We gotta get it like my cousins and stuff. Whenever we get older in our 30s and shit, we gotta
Try
be
and
the
put that
grandma.
back
We gotta be
together.
having
Facts.
our kids and our little young ones together so it can come back. Cause really,
they can be raised
our
together.
our
Know their
aunties, which
cousins
is my
and
like your grandma, your mama, sisters and shit, they already stuck in their own ways. You feel me? So they gonna keep that like that. But it's for the younger generations to keep that shit going.
That's
You feel me?
real.
I'm 24.
Hey, man.
I be
Yeah.
looking like a baby.
Yeah. I mean, he got the
Because,
mind.
hold on, I'm gonna piggyback off of that. Because, all right.
He finna
Let me say this. So you know, other races. I'm not gonna say which race.
I say white. White.
They'll
get
put
on
their
my
grannies
nerves.
and their mamas in old folks' homes. And
That shit
everything.
crazy.
It's crazy. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna have granny at the house. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take that's granny.
Granny
And
don't be.
you ever had a
Granny gonna
family
die
member?
at this bitch.
You ever
Like-
had a family member nobody fuck with, but you like he gotta come. He family. You know
That
what I'm
drunk
saying?
uncle and
They don't
shit.
do that shit. They don't do that shit. That's why we need to keep our shit close knit like that. They dog eat dog. White families, it'll be the kids will leave and the mama will be at home by herself for Christmas. But my mom want to be here today. And just be at their friend's house and shit. Mama in there cooking turkey and shit by goddamn self. Drinking wine and popping Percocets. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying?
crying.
Shit, it's fucked
Okay,
up.
I'm finna reel this shit back in. Cause y'all niggas on some wild shit. But it's like, do y'all, and maybe I don't know, cause I've seen, I don't know if y'all experienced it. Do you get the sense that like, I'm gonna say Africans feel like they're superior
Yes.
to
Exactly.
Damn.
shit,
Yes.
superior to black people.
Yes.
They feel like we dumb because we don't.
Yeah,
go
they
to
don't
school.
like
They
us.
school.
They don't like
But
us.
They go to boarding school and shit, so they be at school like 24 hours and like I'm talking about. I ain't gonna just say it like I know you, but I done met
Yeah.
a couple African people, but they saying like they feel like we lazy, like type shit. We don't really have to go to school that much out the year. Well, how many months you get in school?
I don't know. We ain't been
How
in
many
school
months
forever.
like into the summer? Huh?
10 months.
You get 10
2
months of
months
school?
off for summer break.
But they be gone for school like damn near a whole year, you feel me? Like boarding school, they live like some Harry Potter shit, you feel me? Like, they live at the school, you feel me? So, but that's just how they raised up, you feel me? So they feel like
Anybody been to Africa? It's a nice thing to meet some real Africans from Africa and you're American or African American. They hate you. You're lazy. You don't do shit.
yeah,
It's just you think everything should be given to you.
because we don't finish school. A lot of us
But
don't
it's
finish
like-
school,
The way they like,
Okay.
y'all know my situation. So basically, she just had an African. He just got here 2 years ago, like moved to America 2 years ago, and like he got a different way of like doing shit. Like I walked in the house the other day. Where were you the past 2 days? And I'm like,
they
nigga,
did, but
what
no,
the
that-
fuck? But
That's how they are, though.
I talked to Miss B, and I'm telling her like, you don't think he weird? Like, what the fuck? He questioning me about where
That's
I'm at, where
literally
I'm
him.
going. She's like, nah, that's just how
It's a
they
culture
are.
difference.
It's different. Like he's just asking, are you okay? But instead of asking, are you okay, he going straight into what the
Because
fuck
they're
he mean.
aggressive. They're
Yeah,
aggressive.
like
See, but we need to take we both African Americans and Africans need to take shit from each other.
yeah.
Because
When she told me that, I kind of felt bad because when he asked me, I was like, that's my business where I was at. Like I took it
Defensive.
offensive. Yeah, but he was just being sweet. So I really
he
went.
wasn't being sweet. He was like, "What the fuck were you? You come to this house late. The fuck are you doing?"
But they be worried. They be worried as
Yeah.
fuck.
No,
though.
but that's what
but
she
they
was
don't
saying.
say it like
he was
that.
just worried about
But
you.
my thing is, I hear the lazy shit they be saying, but it's like you don't really know. Like you come from a place where all y'all look the same.
Oh.
No.
No, let him finish.
Yeah, all y'all. Yo, what the fuck?
Come on, let him finish. Come on, man. I'm trying to see where you're going with this. He sounded real racist.
I was trying to be.
I'm
racist.
so sorry. Go
I
ahead.
wasn't even gonna be racist.
No, my bad.
I'm saying they from a place where they all look the same. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's white people there, but they're predominantly black. Like y'all see the same thing every day. Like ain't nobody really holding y'all back from getting to the next step because it's just y'all. So when if that make it, I mean, it's white folks over there too. But what I'm saying, but you understand what I'm saying? What I'm saying is. They weren't here for the slave part. They wasn't here for the civil rights part. They wasn't here for the march. They wasn't here for when we was getting red lines and we couldn't stay in certain neighborhoods. They wasn't here when
Talking
it was
about
the
the
bus
lazy
line.
shit? You talking about the lazy comment?
Yeah, so it's like you come in saying that, but like you thinking that we're being lazy, not knowing that like we really being systematically put in certain places, and they dropped dope in the projects because they wanted the welfare, and they wanted the dad out the house, and like it was systematically set up.
Facts.
So when you come in and say lazy, you really don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Yes, they do. Want to know why? Because half of them motherfuckers over there stay in mud huts and they walk with a water.
Okay, don't do that.
No, I'm
Don't
just
do that.
saying.
They don't stay fucking mud huts.
No,
Whoa,
some of them
whoa.
do. Some of them do.
Whoa.
I mean, some
of them
no,
do.
Have you been there? Go to discoverchannel.com or YouTube.
No, that's
Oh,
not real.
no, all you gotta do is
That's
get
not
on
real
TikTok.
shit.
There's a
You
white
could-
man that
you
goes
could-
out
what I'm saying
there.
is, because I got a family member who done been twice in the last year.
Yeah.
He was like, that shit they show on Discovery Channel. He said that shit don't look nothing like that. He
No,
said
there's
it's
different
regular
parts of
like
Africa,
he
though.
like it's regular neighborhoods and niggas got
There
like
is.
But there is,
HOAs
though.
and
There
clubs
is.
and McDonald's
There
and
is.
shit.
But you gotta be able to afford that, just like us.
But that's the tourism side. Too.
Yeah.
That's
You
No,
have
no,
a
this
big-
is South Africa. Like these niggas got
That's
regular
what white folks
jobs.
Hold on, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put in perspective what he's here. You know, every city has its hood.
Well, yeah, everybody got an
city
MLK.
has his Royal
Everybody
Oaks.
got an MLK.
You feel me? So you go over there. Every country has their poverty.
Yeah, they got
and
an
every
MLK.
country
Yeah,
has
yeah,
their
yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
So you have big neighborhoods like that that's over there, but you have a lot. So when we call a hood, they hood is mud hut. You laughing? I'm for real. You got a lot of motherfuckers still climb trees to get honey out of
No,
the trees.
facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
They walk miles for water. That whole
So
thing. Yeah.
that's what they mean about being lazy because
I was-
I kind of agree at a point because
Okay, but can you understand that like it's just different tropes? Like your tropes in life don't diminish mine. Yours are hard in your aspect because that's where you grew up and that's the shit you got to do. Mine is hard where I grew up and the shit that I got to do.
Yeah,
I didn't have to walk for
understand.
water, but I might have to walk to go grocery shop. Like, it's just because we in two different demographics.
Whoa.
But my tropes and
Whoa.
your tropes don't mean
Whoa.
one is better than the other.
I didn't say
if
one.
I'm lazy, bitch, you lazy.
I didn't say one was better than another.
Because you
I'm
want to
saying
build a
this.
house by brick.
I'm saying this though. They come from my state where you can't let nothing stop you to get where you're gonna be because I'm not gonna eat at the end of the day. Over here,
That's they trope.
Hold on, no, it ain't. No,
Yes, it
ain't.
is.
It's work ethic.
No, the fuck is not.
It is because you got motherfuckers that's been spoon fed or
Who? What nigga from the Jets is spoon fed?
you got motherfuckers that get money. You get money. So just because you're working 9 to 5, you get money illegally or whatever the fuck you doing your thing. You go down or you don't re-up. You just talking about some hood nigga shit.
Yeah.
You don't re-up, you still good. Over there, you don't re-up, you die. Or you don't go out there and chase this hyena, you die by the lion. You feel me?
I don't like.
So the only thing, hold on,
Y'all
only
not
thing
in
I'm
the car.
saying, hold on, only thing I'm
Y'all not in
saying
the car.
is when you come from a point where it's like it's really life or death. Because a lot of people don't think about life or death over here in America. That's why something happen and 2 months later we just sweep that shit on the road. When you come from a point where I gotta live and die by
I don't
this
know.
shit,
It's really. Well, I don't know how niggas is living, but I really feel like that in real life.
but
Like
90% of America is not like that.
if I like honesty, like bullshit aside, like if I lose, my family done.
But see, I'm
Like
not talking.
ain't no comeback from that
I'm
shit.
not talking about you. I'm talking about 90% of America. 90% of America that's black. So, all right, you got.
I think you grouping too many black people in there.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Hear
Too
me
many
out.
black
Hear me
people
out.
in one room?
Hear me out. You got motherfuckers that won't work but just sit there and get food stamps, collect welfare, right? They don't get that over there.
Okay, but stop. But like, so we just gonna overlook the fact that yes, she got food stamps, but that was a systematic thing to get her them food stamps to get that man out the house and for her to be on Section 8.
But you're not hearing
No,
what I'm
but what I'm saying is, you're saying that their tropes are worse than ours. But that's just a circumstance. Like, they can't say that we
So,
lazy
like
because our
what I was just about to
circumstances.
say, if you don't like your circumstance, what do? You change it, right?
That's why they
No, but-
always come over here.
But that's my point. Like
they changing their circumstance.
No. What I'm saying is, you hate us, but then you want to come over here and make money off the back of us. But you hate us though.
Want to know why? Because they know they can come over here and make money. We already over here and we can make money. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when a motherfucker tell me I'm broke, change it. It's up to you to change if you got money in your pocket or don't. You know what I'm saying? So if you just continuously complain about being broke, that's on you. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, my life is hard." This is
Yeah,
that.
but we going outside the parameters of the question. The question is, does this motherfucker have the right to be on some like superior shit? Like, I feel like I'm better than regular black people, not knowing that you didn't experience, like you from Africa, so you don't understand the black American experience. Because when you got here, you had a grant, and when you got here, was people here waiting for you, and y'all made money and y'all built business. You didn't really understand
They
the black
scam.
experience because you never lived that bitch. You never lived that bitch.
Okay.
Like you wasn't here when, because we grew up in the 80s, early 90s. Well, 90% of our family members was on dope.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we sold dope, and if you couldn't re-up, you chopped up soap and sold that bitch to the. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wasn't here for that shit. Like, you wasn't here.
Okay.
So, like, how do you get to automatically think I'm superior when you come over here already a leg up? Because we already did the hard work for it. We already made it accessible for you to come over here and make money and live the American dream. Had not, bitch, you would still be over there and we'd still be slaves.
See, you taking that personal.
No, I'm not taking it personal.
Because
I'm saying that shit is a daily, like, for this bitch to tell this nigga you a
I don't
slave.
agree with that. I don't agree
you
with
a
that.
slave.
I don't agree with that.
And then point out and really point out, like, our biggest, so Black America's biggest thing that like that damages us is we always say that we don't know where we come from. Like, we don't know our tribe. Like, we don't know our lineage. Like, we don't know. This bitch basically said that, bitch, you don't know where you from. That's what she told that nigga. You don't know where you from. I know my grandparents. I know where my tribe is from. Bitch, you don't know nothing. You a slave. It's like, bitch, you really feel like that. Bitch, you really? And you know we feel like that. So you said that shit intentionally to hurt this nigga. Like, fuck you. Like, you ain't shit. Like, you ain't worth nothing. So that means that's a talk behavior, bitch. You don't feel like that. Like, you feel like that. Your mama feel like that. Your brother feel like that.
Y'all
Like,
have a
all you
conversation. Y'all had this
motherfuckers
conversation.
feel like that. Like, y'all done talked about this when we ain't around. You see what I'm saying?
So
But you want me to be like,
I did go
agree
out
with
the
this
lane
hoe.
a little
Yeah,
bit.
you went out the parameters of that bitch.
Because we went out the parameters. The whole group did.
Yeah.
But when you in that lane, I feel what you're saying. I mean, I'm on that.
I'm
But
on
when
that.
when
So y'all in the car?
Yeah,
we back
in that lane, we in the car.
They riding next to each other in their own car.
True. Yeah. We throwing shit out the window too.
Hand me the charge.
But because you do have a point about
Right,
that. I
not
feel you on that.
facts.
But what I'm talking about is when like the regular everyday type shit. When I see somebody lazy, like Trent said the other day when we had words with Trent, nigga make some money.
Yeah.
If you complain about this, or I can't get this, or I can't get that, I can't get this grant, you can, because them niggas come over here and get it.
We got the same
You got
24
the same.
hours.
You got
Don't do that.
people that have better work.
You in the
ethic
car
from
with this
it.
nigga?
No, I'm saying
yo,
like
what you
I'm
on?
talking about the money aspect of people saying if I'm broke, I can't get this, I can't get
and
that.
I get that. But what y'all are speaking about is just black people not handling their business.
True, yeah.
What I'm discussing is the fact that me and the African motherfucker is both black, but that motherfucker, because they know where they're from, feels better than me, not knowing that without me they wouldn't be able to be better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
The way you said that shit. So you think you're better than me, but without me, you can't be
ain't
better
shit.
than me.
You ain't shit.
yeah.
You think you better than me, but
Yeah.
without me.
Yeah, because what I'm saying is,
exactly.
had it not been for the people who fought and walked and all that shit, Selma, MLK, all that shit,
The option wouldn't have been open.
the option wouldn't have been on the table for you. Like, you would still be over there, like, getting it how you live. Like you said, chasing hyenas. But in fact,
chasing the bag.
like, really chasing that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, like, because my people, like, really, like, died, got hung, got burned and everything, you can come over here and make some money because of my people. But then you will look me in my face and say, I ain't shit.
So were Africans not fucking slaves at this point? Like, I'm so fucking confused.
I mean, not over there.
No.
Not over there.
Well,
I mean,
there were some.
There were
slaves over
certain
there,
places
but
where,
it
like, when the
wasn't-
rubber trade
it wasn't
was going
how many
on,
people slaves.
but
over there.
like they didn't serve no motherfucking master. Like, it wasn't no motherfucking plantation. Niggas was just getting how they live.
Over there, the kings would sell other tribes that they was beefing with.
Yeah, that's
off the
about
slavery.
it. That's about it. But niggas wasn't on no plantation and shit. Niggas had their own, you know what I'm saying, jobs and houses and however they.
They
Hey,
still got
mother-
slaves to this day though.
You know what I'm saying?
They got slavery right
Oh fuck.
We are not.
No,
He's
no,
Oh,
he
yeah.
not gonna suck us in. He's not gonna suck us in. He's not gonna suck us in.
Nah.
Yeah, he's not gonna fucking suck us in.
He
Do
closed the door.
not acknowledge him because it'll go down a tunnel.
The
All right,
rabbit
well, let's
hole.
really back-
We
Yeah,
going down the rabbit
so
hole.
what I'm saying is, and I get, I'm not diminishing what they saying. I'm saying, but when we talk, because first of all, I work for an African. My boss is African. It's an arrogance that come with them. You know what I'm saying?
Prince Hakeem type shit.
Yeah, it's never no humble shit. Even if they don't got shit. I'm talking about even if they don't got shit, it's still like an arrogance that come with them. And I'm like, bro, like y'all.
Arrogance shows leadership.
Okay. All I'm saying is,
You a homeless leader. Nigga, get the fuck out my face.
all I'm saying that if shit go
Leading
left,
his homeless
if
house.
if shit go left tomorrow, and they like, all right, we finna start a motherfucking race war. Bitch, y'all on the same side as us.
Or supposed to be. This-
No, they don't got no choice.
no,
They don't have a
no,
fucking
you talking
choice.
about the Africans. They gonna choose something different because they fucking
They can't.
African.
No,
they can't.
he's saying,
If
like,
it's a
if
race
it's
war,
I know.
white against
No,
black,
I get it.
they're
I
still
get what
considered
you're
black
saying.
people.
They
I
gonna
get what
kill
you're
the
saying.
motherfuckers.
They're
All
not
right.
still.
If
They're
it's a-
still
hold
not
on.
gonna want to be
I'm
with
finna
us.
go off-
They're still not gonna want to be with
topic.
us.
If
Fucking
there
A.
was a race war, what races would come together?
Not the
Black
black
and the
people.
Mexicans.
Black and Mexican
I'm
for
gonna say black and
sure.
Mexican
Black
for
and
sure.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
They got a lot
Black
of
and
them wanna be
Mexican.
black.
And then
For sure.
The wannabe blacks probably gonna get to with us better than we gonna get with us.
and
And,
then
I'm gonna be real
and
with
then
that.
I'm gonna. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. That's gonna get us canceled. But what I'm saying is, yeah, I think it'll probably be because they kind of went through the same shit. You know what I'm saying? With the fruit trees and all that kind of shit. Like they were
black and
slaves.
brown.
Yeah, and then when slaves were running, they were running to Mexico, and Mexico was giving them freedom.
It's Mexicans
So-
that look just like us though.
because
Like,
slaves ran to Mexico.
But I'm just
Don't
saying.
you know everything come from black?
Yes,
You can't
nigga.
get nothing from white. But white.
You don't have to tell me. You do not
So
have to tell me.
I just want to understand, you know what I'm saying, they demeanor. I wish we had somebody African on the panel so we can just kind of like
No,
Obviously
I don't
you do.
think.
we do, but it's gonna go left. Yes, he African, but it's gonna go left.
You can't tell, but
He
that
the-
nigga's African as fuck.
He the crazy.
First of all, we not finna ask Trent because Trent off camera said slavery ain't bad. So that's not the person we
Why supposed to
asked.
say that shit on
Oh
camera?
well, we've said it.
he said
So
Look, they don't like you
Okay.
not because you're not because you're American, because you're tribeless, and because you're tribeless, same reason the world disrespects you. The same reason why you don't get reparations is because you have no lineage to back up whatever you want to be.
It makes sense.
They stripped you of your history.
I'm not denying
don't
what
go too far.
I'm not denying what he's saying.
Yeah,
What I'm
that
saying is, it feels like purposely. Cause like you said, like we didn't get reparations, we didn't get the 40 acres and a mule, right? But guess who got it? Jewish people. Like when Jewish people, no. When the Holocaust happened, we gave them reparations, but the Holocaust didn't even happen here. We didn't have shit to do with it. It was Germany. What the fuck we giving them reparations
them
for?
saying
So I'm gonna
that
need you
shit
to
was
bleep out
fake.
this whole part of this conversation.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, but then when we ask for 40 acres and a mule, nah, y'all need to let this shit go. The fuck? What are we letting go?
We don't look like them.
We don't look like who? Oh, okay.
Nobody.
We don't look like who? Say it. No, don't say them. Say it.
The people that was giving out reparations. The reparations representatives. I'm just
I
saying.
cry.
All right. So now we're getting into court with you because we was on the side of each other. So my question is, how do we? This is a fucked up ass question.
Yeah,
How do we earn that? I guess.
you don't.
What do we do?
Nothing.
We just keep living like
We
that.
just ain't got it. Go to work.
So
We keep being combative versus
No, you
them
don't-
saying, "Hey man, let me take you and show you where you from."
so it's not a lot of people that's gonna do that.
Because let me tell you where it happens often, like in the UK. Like I be watching these documentaries. Like in the UK, when black people show, they tell you where you from.
Yeah,
they know by your bone structure, your nose, your chin. Hey, you know you from this.
Yeah.
Like they tell you in the UK, like you may not know, but you Kenyan. You know what I'm saying?
Really find out where you from though.
Yeah, you
Not
can.
over here.
No, that shit don't work.
That shit is-
that shit don't work.
It's not ancestry. It's another one.
Yeah.
It's made in Africa. It's made just for
Ancestry,
black people.
ancestry don't have enough African tribes and shit on there, so they're not
They
gonna
might
pull
just
up
tell you
everything. They're
you
gonna tell you some Indians,
90%
some
African, but it ain't gonna tell you what
Yeah.
tribe.
Yeah, nothing.
It's another one that deals with just black tribes and stuff like that.
Yeah, they don't go in
What's his
details.
name? What's the name? Played Black Panther.
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, he was an advocate for him, and he helped push that company, and they will actually take your blood and tell you what tribe you are or what you mix with.
Yeah, that's dope.
So that is dope.
And you gotta
but,
check
but,
out- I
But
don't
I'm
know-
saying, would that change anything if I know?
That's what I'm saying. They
You
won't.
might got cousins in that tribe right now. You can go.
Nah,
back.
It
fuck
won't-
that.
It still won't change.
They
nothing.
because they're not going to accept me.
No, facts. They'll kill your ass.
I can know I'm Kenyan. Go to Kenya, be like, hey man, I got this paper saying I'm Kenyan. They don't give a fuck.
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing you can do.
They'll
It's
fucking
nothing-
accept you. Like you, my cousin.
Fuck no.
Cousin.
You're a family. Get the cow. Get the
Hey, let me say this.
Spear.
I don't like the
Yeah.
motherfucking accents that y'all using. That's fucking terrible.
I like the accent.
I'm gonna say this though.
Keep
I'm gonna
it.
say
Dope,
this
dope.
because like what he just said. What is that gonna change in your life at that moment? Though?
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what I'm
gonna
saying.
change
Like, what is it gonna change?
You
I
gonna-
still got shit to do here.
The experience
saying?
though.
That's what I really want to find out. But at the end of the day, when I thought about it, 'cause I'm
It
about
ain't
to
gonna
spend
help me.
Yeah, I'm about to spend all this money to go to Africa. But I'm like, once I go there and learn this shit, I still got to come my black ass back over here.
And work. So what is that shit gonna do for me?
I can wear a bag. I can put a little plaque on my car. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
Yeah,
wanna
I
move
can
to
tell
Africa.
people I met my tribe, but what the
Dude
fuck?
say you might be a whole king out there or a prince.
You're gonna be treated like a king.
I'm gonna be treated like a king out there if I know it or I don't know it. Yeah. I go to Australia and be treated like a king. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you. But he
You
don't know.
can, yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Bruh, you gon' hey, that's a whole nother conversation.
Well, first of all, y'all on some different shit. I'm gonna say this, man. I might get crucified for it.
You always get crucified.
I don't really give a fuck about being accepted, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like
I want to know for just to know.
I just want mutual respect. Say, bitch, we both live in the same motherfucking life.
say bitch, say bitch. You black, I'm black.
Yeah,
Bitch.
because I've had to check motherfucker like my boss. Like week 4 last, I finally was like, hey, say nigga, I'm not with none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
fuck you
Like I finally went off. Like I've been letting shit slide. I just went the fuck off and say man, and told the nigga, hey, say this is the last time we having this conversation. And I'm gonna go back to my office. And we've been straight since. I think we just need to start walking around checking motherfuckers.
No, that's what you
But
have to
that's-
do with
so
them.
that's what
Though.
everybody
I ain't
else
gonna
do?
lie. That's what you have to do with them. Like one African when I was working doing hookah, Like, when I first went up to him, speak or whatever, see what he need, he was, like, real aggressive and kind of rude. So, like, when I went back there, I told him, I said, I'm probably going to have to get on this man's ass or get him his money back. Man, when I tell you, like, 3 minutes later, he come back there talk about something. What's taking so long with the hookah? Man, I gave that man his money back. Sent him on back by his way. But it was just like, he was just rude for no reason. Like, what the fuck are you rude for?
And then sometimes I be thinking it's our fault.
For what?
Because I remember growing up, like, making fun of Africans.
African
You know what I'm
booty
saying?
scratchers?
Yeah, all that shit. African booty scratchers.
I'm
nappy
gonna say
head
this though.
motherfucker.
I'm gonna say this though.
That's like, did I create this motherfucker?
If a motherfucker come at you, no matter what race or color, whatever it is, and come at you and you allow that shit, that is your fault.
But
Because a motherfucker gonna try you. Because I don't know you. I might talk to everybody else like this, and I talk to you, and you let that shit go. You training me how to talk to you. So,
But that's how they talk to each other. So that's why they so accustomed to it. Like she said, the way that man came in and asked her where she been at. Like, I know some girls that like sneak around their parents and like go out of town and go do this and go do that because shit, if they know they probably gonna tell you she can't go. And you grown. And then when they do find out, they getting on your ass because you sneaking around and doing some shit. So it's just like they so accustomed to that aggression and shit like that. And then, like he said, we let them do that shit. And not to say you let them, but like, who the fuck? It's just like, I'm going to just start fucking talking to their ass. So, you know what I'm saying? Instead of like checking them.
Also letting them.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So sometimes that's what we do. Like, all right, fuck that. I'm not even finna talk to their ass instead of checking them. But like, yeah, sometimes you got to check somebody all the time because who are you talking to? Like, okay, you could talk to me, but you ain't got to talk to me like that. So reword your shit and try that shit again.
They don't know how.
I got to talk to you like a kid. You don't know how, but I'm finna show you though.
But look, they probably don't like us because the shit they had to see, like the shit that they don't got, and they see our kids running in the ghetto like us. Like, I'm pretty sure in Africa where they ain't got no water and they ain't got no clothes and all that shit, you know, celebrities. Yeah, you know how the celebrities and shit. And they looking at us like, oh, I know in America, these kids got it and shit. We ain't got nothing yet. Ain't nobody helping us type shit. So they just had it.
But you can't.
Hate
It don't
towards-
matter though. They
No,
came up. It don't
but I'm
matter
saying
though.
he making a good point.
They probably just-
like it come from like, nigga, y'all got it, and I had to walk 6 miles to go get this water. Y'all playing in the
Y'all
fucking
wasting-
water hole.
But they come
Yeah,
over
y'all
here and they
water
when they
sliding
come
and
over
shit.
here, they got it. Though,
Yeah,
so.
And we ain't got nothing to even
I don't like
put on our lips.
I don't like that though, cause
They come over
it's
here and
not
they got
like
it.
we asked for that shit. That shit was given. Period. Your house come with a water hose, or your mama went and got one. That's not something that you just was like. What the fuck? It's not like.
But you
Nigga, if we had to walk 6 miles for water, we would have to walk 6 miles for water, but we don't. What the fuck? So you don't like me because of some shit that I grew up doing? Like, what the fuck?
He make a good point because
Something
I don't like
burning.
to say that. We do the same thing with we do the same thing with
I
white
was about to
folks.
say the same shit.
We do the same thing with white folks. We be like, why they got this shit? Like we do the same.
Well, I
same
understand
shit
why
that-
white people be having the shit that they got though.
No,
Like,
we do the
look
same
at them
thing.
like
and
they
shit.
spoon fed too. Like,
Yeah,
oh, this
yeah.
nigga just got out.
And-
He in middle school
and
riding
so-
in the Benz.
Man,
Type shit.
say man,
Like,
you
how
was
the fuck this nigga?
Say,
This
man,
nigga
you-
mama done set him up already.
That shit happened for real.
This nigga riding in the Benz in middle school. Type
say,
shit.
I know, hey, say man, you really on some breakthrough ass shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's really changing my thought process because it's like they think we spoon fed just like we think white folks
I said the same
spoon-fed.
goddamn shit, but he want to argue with me.
I like the way he said it. I don't give a fuck. I like the way he said it.
always agree after somebody reiterate what the fuck
He
Vic
never
said.
want to agree when I'm right.
He said it better. He said it
You
better.
gotta break it down.
He said it better.
You gotta break it down.
Yeah, if I don't understand, I understand. He said it better. That's all I'm saying is I'm tripping. Like I'm mad at him, but like they really just be on the same
Gotta
shit
be
we on.
understandable about this shit. Like, to be honest, like, nigga used to be feeling bad for them kids. I ain't gonna lie.
See that-
Me,
that
I
shit
don't
come on
have no
2 o'clock.
hate towards African people.
10 cents a day.
Yeah, in the morning, late night, they got the little kids, little flowers on the house.
Live like that for real, and they come over here, nigga. They ain't have water. We done threw a whole water bottle out the window in the
Yeah,
car.
fact.
What the fuck wrong with you?
That bitch hot. You don't want
You
no
know
more.
what I'm saying?
Like,
You toss that hoe. This
Yeah.
nigga was like, I would die for that shit.
Yeah,
You know what
fact.
I'm saying? It's different.
Or all of the commercials that did come on.
Okay, we started this episode fucked up, but now it's getting to a good place.
African people, I don't hate no African people. I like African people. I like
We might need
y'all,
to,
yeah.
we might need to cut the
Yeah.
first 30 minutes out. Look, let me say this. Those are good ass points. Like, we be on some real wasteful ass shit.
We do.
But
We
we-
are wasteful as fuck. We waste everything.
But
I
if
ain't
you
gonna
was
lie.
in Africa right now with 5
They-
water
but
bottles,
you can't
would
sit here and
cherish
tell
that
me.
shit.
But you can't sit here and tell me that they don't waste shit either, though.
I've been to Africa, right? You go to a restaurant in Africa, or the restaurant I went to. I ain't go to a lot. They had no doggy bags. They ain't had no take home bags and nothing like that.
Oh, all right.
Because they ate all their fucking food. Over here, we take that shit home.
How many times do they eat?
That shit gonna go on my
Hold on. But
No, I'm
over
being
here,
serious.
but
That's a
over
serious
here, we
question.
take that shit home. What never happened? That shit just sit in the refrigerator.
Throw it in the
Throw
garbage.
it the whole way.
Sometimes.
Oh, you might be
Most of
high,
the
eat that
time-
shit later.
Maybe.
Or not eat that bitch
Bitch
at all.
That shit just sit in the
Man.
refrigerator. They be wasteful as fuck.
And you gonna throw it away.
We throw away more food than they eat.
And they'll eat out the trash.
No.
Type shit. You could throw a look. Nigga can throw a McDouble, bite in the McDouble, that bitch got onions and shit on it. And throw that bitch away. That African child will eat out the trash
How
can.
you saying that shit sounds so fucked up?
He talking about now eat out the trash
They'll
too.
pick through that
Hey,
shit.
let me tell you something. We got to a place in there.
Niggas went straight to these niggas homeless.
That's just how they
But you said niggas that eat out the trash.
They need that shit. So it's like, you would throw a burger out the motherfucking window that these people that fucked up on your shit, you heard? But the African dude that's hungry,
He gonna eat that
he gonna
motherfucker.
pick that bitch up.
But he gonna come here.
Paul,
He gonna.
damn.
He gonna.
We not saying y'all homeless, man.
Not saying that. Not saying that. I'm just saying like in Africa. In Africa.
He's
They'll
saying like
dig through the
he's
trash.
saying like I'm gonna try to clean the bit.
One man trash, another man trash.
Yeah, like
Period.
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Straight like that.
what we have created as our norm is not their norm. So
It's
they have
extremists to them.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I get that. I just want us to come together because I think combined we could be like
Untouchable.
Dope as fuck. No, for real.
Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Unfuckwittable.
If we came together, like the
Like-
Haitians,
like-
the
like-
Africans,
The Mexicans.
Because
black people.
because you know what happens like
They
you
all
know what
like
happens
that.
if you build that bridge, like if you build that bridge where like we're one people and like we want to say fuck white folks, like now we got somewhere to go, and then white folks like please don't leave. Look what it's gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Then we got a bargaining chip,
want us to-
but now we ain't got nowhere to go. They like bitch, wait, where y'all gonna go?
Y'all will be back.
Y'all be back. What the
real.
fuck y'all
See
gonna
you
do?
in 2 weeks.
You know what I'm
Enjoy your
saying?
vacation.
But if we, cause like we $1 trillion into the market every day. If we just one day just like had somewhere to go and be like, nah, we out. We out.
I'm talking about everybody. that
Every with this color be like, bitch, I'm gone. They gonna be like, hold on.
To Wakanda we shall go.
Yeah, hold on. We'll get y'all a piece of land. We got that 40 acres. And then what it's gonna take? Then we got a bargaining chip. But as long as we gotta be here and we don't have anywhere to go and call home, like, bro, we fucked.
To be honest with you, like, if all our black people leave the military, all these little government assistants, like, you know, military, the Navy, all this shit, they go fight for us. If they like come together as everybody that's black with like the black African, Haitians, everybody like and lead this shit, these white folks, this government shit, and form together and go
Move the
against
size of
them,
Russia.
I feel like we'll win.
We'll be the size of Russia.
To be honest, I feel like we'll win. If all white people come against black people right now, they got niggas that's like scared of that shit. I don't want
They're
no
not-
parts of this shit.
They're
But
not
if we
scared
come
of that
together,
shit. They're not scared of that shit because they know that shit ain't gonna happen.
you never know.
They know that shit because keep us divided. They're not gonna be scared of some shit they know that ain't gonna happen.
But if
Think
it
about
did,
If it did,
I feel like we
it
could.
would have happened.
We could run this bitch. We could make
could.
it Texas.
Well, we've been knowing we could run the shit from slavery. Cause we could have, they could have. I mean,
I sound like this nigga. Let me say something.
Oh,
I watched
that's-
goddamn. What was that movie? Was it 12 Years Slave?
12 years slave.
I don't
When
know.
he
I
was
never
whipping
wa-
him on the back and shit.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you know, at the end when they was going and killing.
Well, first of all,
everybody.
every slave movie is some whipping.
No,
was-
he really.
So let's be more
We
specific.
gotta think about. You gotta think about that shit though. I'm sorry to go down this road, but
Oh shit! Is it gonna be
was-
some Kanye shit?
no. So you had a slave owner and his family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you had 50 to 100 slaves.
It's going Kanye.
no, it's going
No,
where it
it's
needs
not,
to
it's
go.
not. I'm just saying,
Where it needs to go.
if we had the knowledge that we had now wasn't separated, you could have took over. You could have took over the whole country back then.
You could have killed these people and just lived in their house
Straight
until somebody
Kanye.
come in.
Almost probably, maybe.
Straight Kanye.
Kill
because,
these
because
folks.
people tried to crucify him when he said slavery was a choice. And he said it fucked up, but what he was saying was
We still choose.
it was like 200 of us on the plantation and like 6 of them.
Y'all
We can't-
choose to let one man,
We
one
can't
man
just
die.
fuck this shit over. Oh,
Yeah,
my bad, bro.
yeah.
God, damn, we got some range on it.
My bad. Like we can't just be like, nah, we quit.
See, but we didn't know better.
And then they were scared too. A lot of them was really scared.
Yeah, because
Like,
you'll watch
Oh,
one
no,
person.
no, 'cause
You
what-
gonna watch
the
one
reason- the
person
reason I say
die.
that-
But brainwashing is a real thing, though.
The reason
You know
I
what I'm
say
saying?
that, the reason I say that, we still like that today. That's why what you saying won't happen.
But that's why I'm saying that's why Jim Crow still exists, because like what they instill in us, we still use today. We still old versus young. We still light versus dark. We still, you know what I'm saying, man versus woman. Like everything that they put in us, we never let that shit go. We never let that shit, and that's why it worked so good. That man said it will work for the next 400 years. And the motherfucker is right. That bitch is still working. We still have conversations about light skin being better than dark. And I don't understand the shit.
You said what?
I don't get that though.
Like the colorism shit. Like we still having like dumbass
That's just
I ain't gonna lie, light skins do be thinking they this shit, but we ain't gonna get into that.
That's why I said you said what?
Oh,
They do.
fucking brainwash.
They do.
Oh my god.
They do. They do.
Trent
What-
said,
what-
look
what's
at
the
this light
what's the difference?
skin.
They do.
What's the difference?
I ain't say there was ever a difference. I said that they think that they're better. That's what I said. Just how
Th-
y'all
that's a-
feel
that's a
Africans come over
difference,
here
though.
thinking.
No, that's different.
That's
no,
the
it's not.
difference.
No, it's not.
He
Trent,
African
do you
and
feel like you better,
light-skinned.
Trent?
No,
Fuck.
don't talk to light skinned men.
Do you feel like
Me
you better,
neither.
Trent?
But you get what I'm saying though. You get the vibe that I get. They are different. Period. Point blank. They're different.
Wait, time out. I just need some fucking understanding. You say I don't date black
Light skin.
Whoa, whoa.
light skinned black men because they different.
They're different.
What the fuck is different? No, I need the answer. No, fuck all that. I need to know exactly what the fuck is different.
They skin color.
What
Danny, do you wanna take over?
No, it's
No.
not skin
You
color.
said the shit. Danny ain't said
She
the shit. though.
agreed.
But you brought this to the forefront. You don't really got an answer.
I do have an answer.
Okay, say that. Say that.
What do
say that.
you want to know? You want to know what makes them different?
Yeah, that's what
In
I
your
asked.
eyes, in your eyes, what makes them different?
What's the difference between a dark skinned nigga and a light skinned nigga? Talk to me.
Yeah, I want to know.
I need to know because I'm
Cause
not.
my friends
you
call
took
me
that
light
too
skinned.
far.
I want.
You're not light-skinned,
I know I'm
though.
not. I know I'm
you're
not.
not
I wear
light-skinned.
paperback brown. Y'all better stop playing with me.
Exactly.
So,
Quit playing.
I just feel like when it comes to certain shit, they feel like they better than a dark skinned man. Like I've literally sat and had a conversation with
Or
a
a
light skinned
woman.
dude.
Or a
yeah, or
woman,
they'll
per
like
se. So
just-
like the mirror,
just-
you want the mirror instead of like me being in the mirror. Like you want the compliments coming from. Compliments becoming a little different.
I think
the
that's-
attention becoming a little different.
I think that's
So
so
Oh
sorry.
no! Now society done brainwash you, motherfuckers.
I mean,
No, that light skinned nigga ain't
That's
shit,
why I be
and that
trying-
dark skinned nigga ain't shit. Like that's
Equally,
no,
equally
they
ain't
both not
shit.
shit.
They,
Yes,
I'm
that's
not
facts.
saying nobody was the shit. I'm saying their actions are
Okay.
different. Period. Point blank. Their actions are different.
So
Yeah.
the shit
Simple
that
as
a dark
that.
skinned nigga do, a light skinned nigga wouldn't do.
But this what
Yes.
hold on. I want, you just said be in the mirror, right? I know a dark skinned nigga be in the mirror more than light skinned niggas. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, I ain't been
I'm
with
not
them.
talking about appearance
been
wise.
with
I'm not
them.
talking about being cocky. I'm talking about actions overall.
Action, talk to
Talking
me.
about how they treat their women.
Nah, not even just that. Just them, period. Like, it's hard for me to explain. It's just them, period. It's different. Like, I can literally sit here and tell you, like, I will not talk to a light-skinned man. And I've talked to them
This shit
before.
wild, bro. Like my kids is finna be
I want to know
fucked.
what a dark skin gonna do in a light skin.
It's not.
Well, apparently, dark skinned niggas beat their bitches. And light skinned cry.
God damn, dog.
They both do
She
that.
laughed at me.
Oh damn.
They both beat your ass.
Oh my god.
Dark skin nigga beat your
Any
ass.
woman in the chat.
Oh, for real.
I want y'all to let me know
My
if it's a difference between light skinned men
That-
and dark skinned
I
men.
don't know if y'all heard that nigga.
I need
In
you-
Bro.
case, in case they did there, Truth the Engineer said apparently dark skinned niggas beat their bitches.
I was trying to talk over it.
Light skinned people cry. And
I know dark skin niggas that cry over.
I don't know this nigga light skinned.
He's light skinned as
I'm
fuck.
trying to figure out what she's saying.
Just forget it.
Well, I done had dark skinned niggas that beat their bitches and light skinned niggas that cry, so I guess we're gonna go with it.
Hey, yo, we fucked. Hey, Vic, we
gotta
fucked.
go with it.
Vic, we fucked.
That's how y'all feel.
No, yeah. We
I really
are-
just personally don't like light-skinned men, and that's just that. Simple as that. I'm not talking to no light-skinned. Simple.
That is a lie.
But do you,
Hold on, because you're not attracted to a light skinned
no,
man,
no, no,
or it's
no,
because
no. It has nothing to do with
No,
attraction.
because I
It has-
have exes that are white bright, like super.
It has nothing to do with
That's a
attraction. It's pure. People didn't told they didn't.
No, it
it's
don't
not
have
that.
nothing to do with
So when
that.
y'all
You
was-
finna piss me off. It
Yeah.
don't have nothing to do with
Okay.
that.
I'm gonna piss you off if you don't got an answer.
So look, I got an
you
answer
don't got
for
a
you.
clear answer.
I got an
Just-
answer for you. So
I
the
can
other
tell
day,
you why I don't like
No, shut up. I'm trying to
Africans.
tell
You
you.
can't tell me why you don't like light skin
I'm
niggas.
trying to tell you. So the other day when y'all was on the podcast and all the men was talking about like basically like pickup lines, like how do you pick up a woman?
Oh, I missed that.
Well, first of all, thank you for watching that episode.
You're welcome.
We need to
But
run
with
that
that
back.
Because it was all men. It was all men.
Yeah,
It was no
all
women.
men. So with that being said, even the pickup lines be different. Like I don't even be trying to put y'all in like nobody in certain categories.
Example, give me example.
But I don't
Give me a
know.
light skin
Like
pickup line and
I
a
can't
dog.
because I'm gonna be honest.
It's like
I
that
don't
pretty
really-
privilege or something. Like, I don't know.
I don't.
Hey, bitch. How you doing? I'm pretty Tony.
It's just the cockiness. Like when they come to you, it's like
Yes.
already cocky. Like I don't know you, so it's like to give off.
I
This
mean, that's
real
what I
cocky-
meant by feel better than.
But-
Light skinned brother or a dark skinned African?
Hey.
I don't talk to dark skin.
That's a good
I don't talk
question.
to
Hey.
Africans.
So
I've never talked to an
But I
African.
don't like Africans.
But-
So what
but-
do
but-
we
but-
saying the same thing?
But Danny.
This
No.
yeah.
Can I
But what if
say?
you meet an African nigga that you thought was American until he opened his mouth? You looking at him like, oh shit.
Well, I ain't never met that. So
But let me say
I
this.
can't say.
But
People, I
but
feel as Americans, they come to my house and realize take your shoes off, put that over there. Like it's different.
let me say that. Like you saying they come with a different kind. I ain't in the game no more. But when I approached the woman, I had that same like, bitch, I'm him. Like you leaving with me. Like I have your
It's
number.
just-
Like
why you would-
I
I
am.
know how you feel, bro.
with me.
I don't talk to like
No,
skin,
like-
bro.
You gotta be like that.
I am your type.
So you ever look
Before
at
you told me your type, I'm him. I'm
So
your type.
That's just
Y'all
like a
can
nigga
say-
saying, "Oh, I don't talk to bright skinned girls." I hear that all the
But you
time.
could be confident like that and the bitch will tell you like, what?
You don't talk to bright
Nigga,
skinned
you not
girls.
my
You don't
type.
talk to bright skinned girls.
That's
But I
Why?
am.
because they have a different type of
But I am.
cockiness
Go
with the
ahead.
light
I want to
skin.
hear the example. Hold on, let me hear V.
Wait. It's not. It's because of society and what society has made.
Yeah,
You feel
that
me?
ain't my fucking fault.
So you
like
don't
the
talk
light
to
skin-
bright skinned girls because of what
So
society
I
has said.
have.
And let me
Right.
You know
I
what?
don't talk to one now. No.
You know,
Would you
Time out.
now?
Let me say this, and I said this on the show before. I said there was a time when I was young, I was fucked off behind colorism.
And I was just
I
talking
was
only light
I
skin
was
shit.
fucked out like I apologized like early in the podcast career that I treated women like that. Like my whole mindset, me and my partners was like dark girls just for fun.
It's still like that.
No, I know what you mean, but it's
Yeah.
still
No, I'm
it was-
saying we just fucking on and light skins is what we dating and what we
That's
married.
our stuff
Yeah, that's what we go. And then I like as an adult, I'm like, man,
All of them can get it.
yeah, all of them can
All
get
of
it,
them get it.
but
White,
but also it's like,
Whoa, pump your brakes.
whoa.
Like white women?
But
You gotta get
Time
off
out.
the show, sir.
Hold on.
We don't do that. We don't do that.
I never had a white. I
Okay.
ain't never fuck with no white woman, but I feel
You
like
better not take one
I feel like
home
I'm
either.
like.
Time out.
If you're attractive, you're attractive. Like,
But
what's
let me-
wrong
but-
with you being white?
No, but
Martin
look-
Luther King?
I ain't gonna lie, I would never date
but that
outside
wasn't
my
what he was
race.
talking about. But let me say this.
What's wrong with
Yeah, he
white
didn't
women?
have a dream
Hold on,
about
let me see where you
that.
going.
But let me say,
What's wrong with white women? I can fuck with a white hoe,
Oh, white hoe.
a Mexican hoe. Fuck.
You just got me hot.
You
That
just
means-
gotta be the kind for me.
No.
It don't matter what
Good,
you is.
good,
As long as
good.
you're not racist.
No.
Your people
No,
ain't
no.
racist towards me.
Yes.
That's the kicker. That's why
Paul
we
said,
said no.
"Welcome to the inside the box part of the convo."
That's why we
Hold on.
said no white, because you said hot. Like, what you said about the people?
But can I finish my
You said
point
long as you
about
good to your
disrespecting
people.
black
Okay,
women?
Long as your people ain't.
Oh,
ain't
not
giving
racist? Okay, they people
Yeah.
be racist, though.
Yeah, but
and
look,
they be
got
low-key.
Some of them that really like love you. Like
No,
love
they
your
think
black
they love you,
skin.
because I know
Look.
some that date are nothing but black men, but they still racist.
Racist.
Like,
They gonna
in the
pick
back
that-
of their
they
mind,
gonna
they're
pick
still
that kind over
racist.
you.
But all I'm
But
saying
they-
is,
how much they try to
I
fight not to
realized,
be.
man, I fucked up a lot of women behind just some ignorant ass motherfucking thinking. Like just because she dark, like she's still like beautiful, bro. She's still like intelligent. She's still, like I'm tripping. But my brain then told me from all the music videos and all the movies
Light
that the
skin
light
hoes,
skin,
that's the one.
Light
yeah,
is
that's the one.
Light
Because
is right.
because for a minute that's all you saw in the video is the light skin is the
skin
leading
hoes.
one. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is, you know what I'm saying? That's what I went for. Realizing, man, I'm fucking stupid as
I
fuck.
did that in high school, trying to make sure my
And-
prom
and-
day
and-
was like light skinned
fucking
and
high
looking
school-
good. And
yeah,
shit.
my motherfucking prom day because Kanye said some shit. I was like, Yeah, I gotta have that. You know what I'm saying? Like on some stupid shit. But to your point, you can't date no motherfucking white woman.
I know there's something wrong with that
This is what I'm
shit.
saying. I don't have no preference. Like
No,
I got
no,
a preference.
no,
like,
no,
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 he gotta
no.
try it one time.
not
'cause
doing
I
that.
tried it
No,
one
no,
time.
I
No,
can meet any.
I done dated a white woman.
Yeah, you gotta try
You
it
done dated a
though.
white woman?
I'm not trying a
You liked it?
motherfucking thing.
No.
I
Well,
know.
look, let me tell you something.
No, that shit is not for
You like
us.
it? You start smiling.
Look, I like
That shit is not for us.
It's simple, nigga.
But look, they more nastier too.
Okay.
Yeah, they
No, they
is.
not.
Yeah,
You just ain't been fucking with the white black ones.
Yeah, they is. Yeah, they is.
No, they not. No, they're not. I'm gonna tell you the difference.
You ain't got the right one.
Hold on.
Hold on, look.
Go ahead.
I ain't never had no black hoe stick my whole hand in her mouth.
No, chill out. Anyway, I'm gonna say this. In the beginning,
Never.
a white woman will do whatever
some.
it takes, right? You get you some a black chicken build with that, you can do.
You can get her. Exactly.
But let me
not nasty.
But let me tell you,
You
what.
gotta work.
You gotta work for the
Let
black,
me-
the nasty from the black woman. But the white woman,
Okay,
Like you
we
said,
can't
so
say.
that's what
No,
you
wait.
asked them
Hey,
first.
hey.
So is that what you want?
Hey,
You want to meet her and she
Vic,
just
Vic,
straight blowing your booty
Vic.
and all that. That's what you want.
We cannot. We cannot
What I'm
say
saying,
this.
but y'all think about it.
your hand and just.
Oh, but y'all
hey,
so how many other niggas
look.
he done done that shit with?
Say
A lot.
we cannot discuss white women in this matter,
give a
bro.
fuck.
We gonna get, look, let me tell you why you can't date white women. Look,
What you talking about?
I
Tell
got
me I can't do it. Now you do it.
Y'all talking about some freaky shit like they all white women is hoes.
I
Look,
didn't say that.
that's what he thought.
He said
I
they
said I
freaked
never
out.
had a black female
But okay,
put my whole fist in her mouth.
Yeah,
fucked
but
his
I
head
had
up.
a
That's all I'm
white
saying.
woman.
But they do
the
that
whole
on
thing down
purpose.
her
throat.
But they do that on purpose.
Hey,
and I liked it.
They do that on purpose
I never
though.
had no, that was the first person I ever spit
But
up this
you like
mouth
this-
was a white hoe.
Hold on. So how long you was talking to her before that happened?
I was talking to her about like a week.
Exactly. They do
I
this.
just caught her.
They do
Got her
this.
number.
So
talked to
so
her.
let me explain
They
why
do
you
this
can't
on
date a white woman.
purpose.
You be like, they family love us, they not racist. No, the fuck they not. No, I mean they are. First of all, they may not be racist, but they can never. She gonna never be able to take care of you the way you supposed to be taking care of. Like when you watch, like how did you feel when the George Floyd shit happened? Probably like sick to your stomach, mad than a motherfucker. Like did you watch the man die for 8 minutes, right? And if you didn't, a lot of people did though, because you watched the man die on fucking live. Like you watched somebody get killed. White people didn't know how they felt. They went to work the next day like, what's the issue? The cops were just doing their job. And that white woman you dating feel the same way. She don't understand why him being killed for 8 minutes is fucked off.
But they got other white people that feel.
No.
what you talking about.
No. They empathize with it.
Like they showing
empathize
sympathy
with
to it?
Yeah, but they don't understand. Like they not black
That
every
white
day.
people
They
ain't-
not
that ain't
black
happening to
every
that
I got an
day.
example. When the queen died, how did you feel?
I don't give a fuck.
White people was crying,
White people distraught.
distraught.
Watching her
You know what?
funeral?
American white women.
Yeah,
I mean
that's,
white people.
That's what I'm saying. Like, because they can never be like they ain't never got in the motherfucking elevator and somebody clench their purse and move to the side. They don't know what it is to be you every day. So when a black man come home, she don't know how to comfort you because she don't know when you went into the world that day that you might not have made it home. But your black queen know everything you going through to just make it home safe. She can't feel that for
She gonna
you.
tell you be careful every time you leave the
But
house.
she can put her hand in it, put your hand on her mouth.
That's it.
Or
That's
your
it.
ass.
That's y'all problem.
Okay.
Y'all always
If it
think
wanna
what y'all
go,
We finna close this shit the fuck out because now we're talking about fishes and asses.
We can do it after all.
So the fuckery.
I'm
So what
dead.
I've been doing lately for the past episode is I pick somebody and I ask them what they've learned. So, sweetie, what did you learn today?
that you don't like African.
Don't say it. What did you? That's really what the fuck you learn. Fuck, Van. What did you learn today, my man? Because she on some other shit.
Come back, gotta come back, man.
I tell
What
you
did you
what I
learn today,
learned
Vic?
today. That we have cultural differences that we have to see past to get to a better
Thank you. That was well said.
That was very
understanding.
well said.
You know,
So
we got that was a good
articulate.
one.
That was a good one.
Yeah, that was
Period.
Danny, what did you learn?
Definitely what he said for sure. That was good. But baby, the world fucked up. That's what I learned for sure.
I also learned that some people think light skin and dark skin
Two
is
different races.
two different races.
No, never said
Well-
that.
But you said they're
You
different.
kind of said that.
I said I don't talk
We-
to light skinned men.
We closing the show. I don't do that.
Y'all did it. Y'all did it. Y'all did
So
it.
what I learned today is my approach and my thoughts about Africans is the same way I think about white folks. So maybe I should give them a better shot, and we should sit down and have a better
So you're gonna give
I
white
was
conversation.
gonna say that, but I didn't want to call you.
Am I
out.
gonna give white people a better shot? Probably not. That's different. This hasn't been.
That's personal.
This has been a. Oh, first of all, you know what? I wanted to say this. Let me say this.
I'm listening.
Look, before we close out, let me say this. A couple episodes ago, me, you, and Meek was on here, and I was talking about take the black kids back to the foster
I
home.
was
White
thinking
people
about
don't need
that.
them, right? I had time to think, right?
It was fucked up.
No, it wasn't fucked up. But let me say this. I feel like I still feel that way, but I feel like I should ease up and not think that all white people mean black people harm.
All white people not bad people. Though.
And that I apologize if I gave off that that racist undertone.
But we knew what it was.
Glad you did that.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm apologizing. I'm apologizing. You know what I'm saying? That because I've met because when I had time to think, I've had some white people who really did like some extreme things in my life that without them, like, I'd probably be locked up. Like, really went to bat for me. You know what I'm saying? That all my black people didn't even show up. You see what I'm saying? So like, I'm gonna ease up on black people. I mean, white folks, and give them a fast shot, fast shake. And if y'all adopting black people and y'all really want to give them the best shot, then like, do your thing.
I support
I was
it.
going
He said
with-
I support it
I was going with
100%.
See, I'm a changed man.
Not
Now,
yet. Not yet.
I'm working on it.
You're working.
I'm progress.
You're not changed yet.
But I'm
Baby
progress.
steps.
changing.
It's
Baby
steps.
You just took off one sock. That's it.
Alright. This has been another episode of Hypoghettocally Speaking. I am AOB.
It's your girl, I'm Sweetie. We checking out.
Hey, Magzini checking out.
It's your boy, Vic for president. The polls are open, aka the street therapist.
Wow, it's van, man. Y'all go follow me on that ground. Free Maserati. Free dot Maserati.
All right, so each and every Wednesday at 7:30, new episodes premiere each and every Wednesday, not Thursday. Each and every Wednesday, 7:30 on YouTube. You can catch us on all platforms. The Hypoghettocally Speaking podcast. If y'all want to be on the show, if y'all have questions y'all want us to answer on the air, y'all want to be anonymous, y'all want to come and be a part, hit the DMs up. We're always welcome. We see y'all. We appreciate the love. We appreciate Jake and LaFair got keys for providing us with studio headquarters and have someone to record. And Trent, the engineer, the best cameraman in the game. You need engineering. You need the good shots. You got a point you want to shoot. He has the equipment for you.
You might even participate.
That's between him. But we appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. And thank y'all for the support, man. Hit the subscribe, man.